Hello and welcome again to the Hyde Herm Studio Art Stream. I'm your host, Hoy, illustrator, animator, graphic designer, and voice actor. And here we got our co-host, Rio, here as well. How you doing?
Hello there.
Hello there. Very Star Wars of you. Let me go ahead and turn down the music here and put on something better.
Now, you have actually two options to answer that question. First option would obviously be General Kenobi.
Oh.
Second option would be take the musical route and say Angel from My Nightmare.
Angel from Your Nightmare? Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Like
No.
when you know.
Ah, yeah. I do not have that on my person, sadly enough.
It's literally the very first lyric.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yes.
Hold on, let me just flip.
I mean, they only play the crap out of it like every other hour up there in K-Slug, but, you know.
Yeah, that's that's K-Slug for you.
Yep.
I remember hearing it, and I thought they always said K-Suck for a while, because they said it so weird, and I was like, okay, cool.
You know, actually, I remember who I missed from K-Slug.
What?
I don't know if you remember him. It was when they very first started the channel. This one guy called Captain Chris P.
That's
And he always kept saying every other word like anumptus.
Anumptus?
Anumpatus or the capitus, umpatus, numpatus. Chris Pump.
So he would just say it all weirdly.
Yeah. Like he was supposed to be their wacky DJ, I guess, when they were trying to start everything out.
Wacky DJs all the way up in Humboldt County. Weird.
Then he like disappeared after like the first 6 months of the friggin' station.
Conspiracy.
Never heard from them ever again.
He died.
Yeah. Or he just got a better job, you know, trimming, but you know.
I'm the double trimmer now. I'm the general manager of trimming. Great.
Enjoy your retirement package on Murder Mountain.
Or maybe he became one of those campers behind the Bayshore Mall after he discovered the ancient drug of crack cocaine.
As foretold in the ancient texts.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I like to think.
Oh
He
no!
got a job at Angelo. As you all know.
Oh my God! So many coins here.
It's making it rain.
Making it rain with something. How you doing, Nathan? What's going on? Here, we'll just go back over to drawing here for a second. Boom. There we are. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. That's good stuff. But, as we know,
Yeah.
everybody goes to Angelo's.
With pizza with pizzazz.
Oh, with pizzazz.
It's really hard to find those commercials than anything
It
else.
is my white whale.
Your white Angelo's is your white whale.
Angelo's is my white whale. That and the Audio Express from Sacramento.
Do they still play that?
I don't know. I haven't been to Sacco in a while, but I would imagine they still have the business over there, so they got some iteration of it. But you know, nothing beats that early 2000s version where they just played random punching noises and baby crying in the background when the guy was like talking really fast and shit. I'm like, where the hell they got like somebody punching a baby in the background there or something?
Yeah.
And then there's an explosion, and then the guy starts talking like in laser voice, and they playing little laser noises.
Yeah, and then after that, they start playing like, we're the hardest rock on radio. And then they start playing Imagine Dragons.
This ain't your daddy's radio, fanboy.
Ready to rock now.
For radio.
Stupid. But yeah, we just got back from Painted Desert FurCon and
I
stuff
heard.
like that.
How'd
Yes,
that go?
it was really good. It was a great way to start off, especially since it's the year of the dragon, my year. So, I mean, well, to be a little bit specific, it's wood dragon, but I was like born on the metal dragon. But you know, still dragon nonetheless.
A metal dragon?
Metal dragon.
That sounds so metal.
These ain't your
This
daddy's.
ain't your daddy's rock station.
Starts playing
And
Tears
now
for Fears.
here's Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
Like, okay. Stupid.
So are you going to play through the fire and the flames every time you go out?
No.
But it's a Metal Dragon song.
It's
It's Dragon Force.
overrated band.
Yeah, I know. Everybody played Guitar Hero a bit too much on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's like when Guitar Hero got like really popular and everyone had the fucking, Guitar Hero set and everything, and I was like,
Every time he went to that one guy's place, he always wanted to show off being able to play through the fire and the flames.
See,
Right?
I didn't join a real band, but you know what? This gives me the opportunity and the motivation to start a band. And by that, I mean I'm not going to start a band. I'm just going to show you how cool I can play this game. If I wasn't a real band, that is.
I do at least appreciate that game coming out because it did act as like a gateway to good metal for some people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, good music. Finally, I can die happy.
I appreciate their 14-hour-long playlist of anime openings, but still, sometimes you want to go back to the good stuff.
I think Ace of Spades was on there, if I recall.
Oh, yeah, it's Lemmy.
Yeah,
Lemmy.
I do recall Lemmy's
who
music was
would
on
win?
there.
Who would win in a wrestling match, Lemmy or God?
I think it was Lemmy. No!
Trick question, dickhead. Lemmy is God.
Oh! Wild.
Very wild.
What's good, says Nathan. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far. Just, having a good time. But yeah, no, PDFC was really good. I held 2 panels over there, which we had the VTuber networking panel, and then we had the Comic Jam panel, which was for sequential comics and stuff like that. And both were really good. A lot of people showed up for both of those, and I was pretty stoked about it. And I also made some good money for that one, so I'm stoked about that. And so
you're gonna have another panel for your next show?
Yes. So we just got in. So right now I'm putting up my next lineup because we just got into a few more shows. So coming up this month, we have 2 more shows for this month here. We got Ma, which is from January 20th. That's over in Arcadia. Then we got Furry Frenzy in downtown LA on the 27th. And then we got in for Genesis 10 is the case. And so that's from...
I didn't even know they made a Genesis 2. I thought Sega folded after the Saturn.
Well, they came back. They just didn't do well in marketing.
They're back in POG form.
In POG format. I love it. But yeah, Genesis is a video game Smash tournament convention. It's 24/7. And it goes... Yeah, they also added Brawl on... Not Brawl, but that Nickelodeon game. That's pretty much like
Nickelodeon All-Star Smash or whatever.
Yeah, All-Stars Smash or some shit. But yeah, they added that on the roster too, so you can I think they advertise you can win 5 Gs for that tournament if you get first place.
I'd rather take money.
Yes, you can win money.
But they said I can win our Gs. I got enough Gs at home.
A G6. No, like a G6. But yeah, it's
it's a Smash tournament, huh?
Yeah, the Smash tournament, and they're also doing that as well. Hey, Jody.
Sky Williams gonna be there.
Yeah, Scott Williams. I don't know about that.
It's Sky Williams.
Oh, Sky Williams? No. Is Sky Williams gonna be there? No. They don't promote that dipshit. Oh, no!
Wow. Shots fucking fired right there. Some coins.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So many coins. Actually, that name has been obscured so much that his dad surgically got a big pee-pee.
I heard from the rent money.
All the rent money. Imagine getting... Oh, no! Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Nathan. You good night.
Slayed the whole month, sacrificing my dignity. But here's that rent money you demanded. Now let me be free. Now let me see the fruits of my labor. What is it that you so desperately needed this rent money for?
Oh my God! I'm at
his wallet and pulls out a photo of his dad's new big old Johnson. From Dad's Big Old Johnson Emporium.
Wow. Talk about talk about training your dragon, am I right? Like,
That's a
jeez.
daddy dingus.
It's all crooked. You pay cheap.
Did he have like 20 residents or 20 fucking people living in the house at the same time or some shit like that?
What a weird house for a content. Just to be content creator house.
I don't really understand how content houses work. I'm just assuming it's free rent, provided you can give them like a video every other day.
Well, I think it is not. It's the opposite of that whatsoever.
So you don't give them any videos at all, and you just pay them every other day?
It's like, how should I put it? It's like splitting rent on a house you will not own, and only one individual has all the paperwork together. And once the house is fully paid off, you're basically the guy who you did it is your new landlord, and he can kick you out at any moment because you didn't sign the paperwork.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, except like everyone's a content creator. So basically, you're splitting the mortgage is what you're doing.
And nobody makes any money.
Nope. No money for you.
Oh,
It's really sad.
but look at all my viewers.
But I got 10K viewers. Isn't that good enough? No.
My video was on the front page of Twitch
I-
for a day.
Come on, my thumbnail had Mr. Beast on it. Doesn't that count?
I really should, honestly.
Come on, he was in there for a second.
I'm making that beast money. I want to sell my own chocolate bars and crappy cereal.
Oh my god. You know what's funny? When I was working at the chocolate manufacturing company, I had a whole I did like 3 designs for Mr. Beast to present to and stuff like that.
Was he even famous during the time you were working there? Like that feels like you were there way before he blew up.
It was when he was doing Mr. Beast burgers.
Okay.
So he was still like pretty known at the time because he was like doing like wacky. It was like during like the Mr. Beast burgers ordeal. A lot of people say the burgers are not that great.
I heard they tasted like wet trash, like wet garbage, like not the good kind of garbage where you can walk away from it and it doesn't smell, but the wet, drippy kind where the stink kind of lingers. They kind of tasted like that.
Listen, if I'm only paying like $5 for the burger, of course it's gonna taste like fucking wet garbage. But if it's received with a $10,000 thing with it, I'm gonna say it's the best damn burger in the fucking world.
Okay, first, I never got paid $10,000 to say any wet trash burger was that good. I've had cheaper burgers that tasted way better.
No, I agree. But I'm just saying, if I was handed $10,000 in cash, I would you bet your ass I'm going to say it's a good burger.
Yeah. This shit tastes like chocolate and wine.
Yeah, then I get sick the next day.
No, it has nothing to do with the burger.
No, I just ate something else prior beforehand.
Something else gave me butt worms. It was a Snickers bar, honest.
It wasn't your burger, I swear. Yeah, but Mr. Beast's like videos are like getting like even more bizarre. Like I was watching where the winners would win like $500,000, but they had to stay in this room for like I think 100 days. I heard
about that one.
Yeah, so I watched it a little bit, and at the same time, it felt like it was kind of disgusting, like in a way that's like, it is. No, it's very disgusting because it's like, dude, what's your fucking limit, man? Like you have all this money, and
one of
you're
those
just exploiting idiots for like
every
a
time they
lot
do
of
these
dollars.
social experiment videos, they're always fucking sick.
Yeah, it just comes off like, I mean, well, obviously it is, but it's like, I just don't like any of it because he's like torturing these people with like very bright lights. And he comes in, listen, I can turn off the lights if you give me $50,000. Or he comes in because there's like all these like basic food necessities. There's a restroom and everything, but the lights are like supremely bright. And there's like, they have like the beds of like the 2 individuals there and everything else. And he comes in and he's like, I have a deal. I can turn these lights off for $50,000. Or he'll just come and be like, you can have the best food for $50,000. And they're like, oh, I don't know. But people don't realize that when you get the money, you're like in a new fucking tax bracket. So you gotta pay your taxes plus the fact that you won like you're breaking like 250,000 each time for like all this stupid shit. So even then, if
honestly, having grown up poor, I mean, you could upgrade me to a fucking Pop-Tart now. Consider that better tasting food. Basic crap. But
would you eat the Pop-Tart that has the purple and blue icing on it, or would you eat a bland Pop-Tart?
I consider the purple and blue icing to be rich kid.
Ow! Hey, yeah. Katie, how you doing? The rich kids.
Hi, Katie. Oh, there goes a rocket.
It was a hide rocket.
No, for me, I grew up on the Western Family stuff, like you know the generic West Coast based brand that you found in like Ray's Food Place or Mauritius Market or stuff like that, or whatever local grocery store all of us grew up around. Yeah,
I haven't been to Merchants in forever. I think Merch is in Garberville, right? And then there's Shop Smart in Redway.
They were first called Merchants, then became Shop Smart. And I think the one in Garberville was Bray's.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, shit. Hey, D. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Ah, damn. Fuck.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah. Oh, poof. Yeah, I haven't been to, like, Merchants in forever. I was looking at, convention centers in these small towns, right? Or, like, quote-unquote community centers. Apparently, you can rent these out for, like, super cheap, apparently, so... And then do, like, a whole ordeal. They do, like, a whole package ordeal, especially the one, like, in Redway, Shelter Cove, Garberville.
I don't know if you remember this, but there was an associate of ours up there who was attempting to put together a convention, like an anime or comic book convention at one of these spots.
I remember that, too, but I felt like they had, like, no clue what the fuck they were really doing.
It was her first time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just finding out exactly how much kind of stuff went into planning and for buying the space and all that. And then she realized, wow, this is a lot more than I had ever assumed was needed.
Yep.
And it kind of discouraged a lot of us. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you definitely plan it out and everything else and get some people involved and be like, oh, we're going to be doing this and stuff like that. Like, because there's that, oh, hello, D. But yeah, how's it going with you? But yeah, I was saying that, that it's definitely a lot of work and effort to like get these like events like running and stuff like that. Plus the fact that it can't, like, a lot of people fuck up, be like, oh, I'm gonna put it together this weekend, and it's like that's not enough for fucking promotional
Yeah, that's kind
time.
of what I remember she was thinking of doing, like getting it done with like in a few months or something like that.
Yeah.
And then nothing ever came of it. So.
Yeah, which is kind of like, definitely like a waste of time to like get that shit.
Yeah.
Anything else at that point, but it all depends on what you're trying to fucking do.
I think the most recent convention that was ever up there was actually Blue Lake Casino. They were.
Oh yeah, and that was done by
OhanaCon.
OhanaCon. I remember that was in the Lost Coast Journal and be like, it's the first Humboldt County anime! Oh my god! And a lot of people... Yeah, a lot of people came to that because it was like, oh, I've never seen this thing before unless you've like traveled throughout California and just go to conventions in general, and it's like, it's kind of the norm.
I mean, hopefully, Blue Lake Casino was a lot more lenient on allowing people under 21 to get into the fucking place, because...
Right?
Fun fact, I used to work there about 15 years ago or so as part of security. And this was just when they were starting up. I think they were like a year or so into their business being open or something like that. And they had their first big venue event, which was a Ziggy Marley concert.
Yeah.
sold out because it's fucking North Coast, Humboldt County,
Right, of course.
and tons of people coming in. And the only way you can get to the venue is go through the casino. But the problem is they don't let anybody under 21 walk through the casino unless it's directly to the restaurant. Just back then. And there was a shit ton of people coming in under 21, like 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, families even. And they weren't allowed in because the age limit.
Yeah.
And so many people got pissed. Like the very next day, I think the manager and the guys who ran the casino just got their asses chewed out majorly because like more than 3/4 of the entire ticket buying audience wasn't even allowed in to see the show.
Yeah, no, that's pretty wild. I think it's like kind of a dumb idea to like. I mean, it's a great idea to do at casinos because they do conventions over in Las Vegas and Reno all the fucking time and stuff like that. And I know casinos definitely want money for, especially when it comes to like events and stuff like that. Even at like family friendly events whatsoever, because it's not hard to fucking put a little fucking wristband that says under 18, don't serve. That's not hard to fucking do. But I guess some events don't want to pay the additional money to do that, even though it costs them like less than $50 to do it.
I think the casino itself learned the hard way. Kind of got a better organized, entry into these events, not directly through the casino.
Yeah.
Because, I thought that they've been kind of getting better at that over the years. So hopefully that means either the director of the casino got his ass, straightened out, or somebody else came over and took the job, and they kind of figured things out better. So,
yeah, I think they probably definitely added new managers over the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the more logical way to do it. But since they got OhanaCon, and I know there was a bunch of like underage people over there and stuff like that for OhanaCon, and a lot of people showed up for that one. And then the second time they did it, it was over in Eureka, over at the Lions Hotel.
I remember that.
Over there.
I didn't get to see it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, definitely, and I wanted to do it over there, so I might, but the closest I'm going to get is over in Genesis in San Jose.
I actually recently did OhanaCon back in, I think it was November.
Yeah, my friend Philip Jin also did OhanaCon as well, and he said it was like okay for what it is.
I wasn't doing any artwork. I was just unloading all my toys.
Oh, okay.
It was over in Santa Rosa, and it was pretty good. I mean, made some okay money on it. Like, I think I broke I think I did like 400 or 500, something like that.
Was it like
it was like an $89 space.
Oh, really? Oh, that's not bad. Was that like a 1 day or 2 day show?
It was a single 1 day one.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was just kind of nickel and diming on my loose figures, selling them for like 5 bucks a piece, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had them in little plastic sandwich bags in a bucket. People were just going through them. Oh, here's John Cena. Oh, here's Brock Lesnar. Here's a fucking little transformer nobody cares about.
Wow, John Cena! I can't even see him.
Cena.
John Cena. Never heard him. Stupid.
Cena, who wouldn't want to be her? But no, it's a nice way to clean out my closet and make some scratch on the side. So there's supposed to be one over in Vacaville on the 19th, and then one in Fairfield on I think the 4th. I'm gonna try and go for those ones.
I want
to take a note about OhanaCon is they kind of just go up and down Northern California.
Yeah, they always do like the really obscure cities and everything else that they could.
I haven't seen them go any further south than maybe Fresno.
Yeah,
I think they're strictly just kind of going up and down all the north area of California, and then that's kind of like their little territory they're sticking to. And honestly, from what I've seen, they make pretty good business doing that. So
yeah. They're like, we're gonna be doing OhanaCon in Alder Point.
I mean, good luck getting up there.
Yeah, good fucking luck there, pal.
I mean, shit, fucking Deliverance had a better, safer journey than that fucking death trap of a road.
Yeah, what a fucking drive that is.
Alder Point and Honeydew, and people probably have no idea what we're talking about, but this is kind of like our local thing from back in the day. But
yeah.
these are like really obscure ass, literally out of the way towns up in Humboldt County.
They're like unincorporated towns.
Oh no! You hear banjo music playing when you're in the area.
Yeah.
Like you can only reach them by going through these little back roads that one way. Sometimes it turns into a dirt road, then it turns into a gravel road, and then back into a pavement road, and you're always kind of skirting along the edge of like a 300-foot cliff drop.
Yeah, sometimes you see some burnt cars on the side.
Yeah, I hated always whenever my family had to go up to Alder Point or Honeydew for any reason. mainly for the baseball games or the Pee Wee basketball stuff. Because my siblings were either on the team or my parents were not coaches, but one of them refs, or they used to ref back in the day. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was a Tuesday. It was a norm.
And that's norm for anybody around there.
Like, oh man.
Oh yeah, burnt corpses. Oh, must be Wednesday.
Wow, a dead body? Crazy. I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Get the body poking stick from the shed, Wilbur.
So we're gonna
Oh yeah, you're going to mall.
I'm going to mall, so, and I'm also gonna be at Hardcore Tiki Marketplace.
Now, if you do make a profit over at Ma,
yes,
you can thank them. You go, thanks, Ma.
Thank you, Ma. Yeah, I always do pretty well at Ma. Ma's been pretty good for that one. It was kind of slow for December, but I get it because it's like fucking like, people are just doing things. But I'm pretty sure
that is a very suggestive looking logo, I might add, for them.
What for hard? Oh yeah, it is. It is very. It is a
splat. Like a
white
splat.
Yeah, it is. It is very suggestive logo.
It looks like semen.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's milk. It's mayonnaise.
It's pink on the inside.
Yeah, it's pink on the inside with blue. What are you talking about? But yeah, I have.
So Moz treats pretty well.
Yeah. Always. It's always a good show for Kai and I and stuff like that. So it's been super good with them. Like I said, but any of the bigger shows like PDFC and stuff like that are good, and Golden State's also really good, and Denver is another one as well. I am excited going to amazing Comic-Con over in Hawaii.
It's the Vegas show, right? Oh. It's in Hawaii.
Yes, it is. That's where it's at. It looks like it's a furry convention, but it's not, because I know they have another amazing Comic-Con at a different location. Hawaii is one of them.
Nice. I usually associate amazing with Las Vegas, but it's good that they're branching out.
Yeah. No, that's the same company. It is by them. So they have a Las Vegas convention and the what?
Boy. Oh,
what?
No. Oh no. Your boy's dog is on fire.
Oh no. Your dog is on fire. I mean, yeah, better than your dog exploding.
Hey now. That made me really depressed, and I couldn't hang out for the entire day, okay? He was just standing there in the middle of the kitchen doing nothing. And then it just exploded. Like a hot dog in a microwave. It's not funny. Hoy.
Yeah, Freddy.
Super depressed. Super depressed.
Very depressing. Let's see. So I'm trying to figure out. So Hardcore Tiki is at February 3rd. I believe.
It says January.
No. I duplicated that. I have to fix that. and
So
stuff.
right now we're witnessing you actually creating the time frame.
Yes, the time frame for this whatsoever.
Ah.
Let's see, because I asked if they had like official logo, but they do, but they're not gonna post it before a week before the event and stuff. It's a very small event. Yeah, February 3rd. That's what I thought.
But it's very hardcore at the same time.
It is, and I have way too many tiki mugs, and I need to get rid of them.
I kind of figured that was like your thing, your jam was a collecting tiki mug, wasn't it?
It is. That is my jam. I have a lot, and I don't open them because they're all in a box because my room is very small.
You get like a little storage unit and just store your tiki mugs in there.
I don't want to pay additional money, including the top of the rent I have to pay. Bullshit. Fuck that noise. I'm not doing that. Why is your dog on fire, AJ?
You know, fun fact, AJ, Dog on Fire is actually the name of the theme song for the Daily Show.
Oh, really?
Yes, the actual title of the original guitar version of the song that they play for the Daily Show is called Dog on Fire.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Right?
That definitely makes sense.
Yeah, that tune is actually called Dog on Fire.
Wow.
And it was actually not made for the Daily Show. It was just like some indie band back in the day.
Oh, really? And so they end up like buying it. I see.
Yep.
That makes sense. I
mean, it is a jam.
Yeah, it is definitely a jam. I really liked it with Jon Stewart and stuff like that than anything else. I stopped watching The Daily Show with fuck, what's his name? You know what? See, that's how much I don't care anymore.
Trevor Noah?
Huh?
Trevor Noah?
Like, it started off really good, and then it just became like this weird thing, and I'm like, I don't fucking care anymore.
I mean, I appreciate what he was trying to do with the show, but it just didn't feel like he stayed long enough to have as big an impression on everybody as Jon Stewart did.
Yes, absolutely. At least with Jon Stewart, he made you think and everything, and questioned a lot of things and everything else, in a comedical fashion. And I really appreciated that, so much. Actually, so much so that
I'm flexing my age here by saying I actually remember the Daily Show when it wasn't super serious about all the politics and shit like that. I remember when Craig Kilborn was the very first host.
Oh wow. You know what? You know what's funny? When Jon Stewart left, they brought back all the guys from the previous hosts from there, including Craig Kilborn.
Craig Kilborn was the only host though, before Jon Stewart.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there was other guys beforehand.
No, Craig Kilborn was the very first guy. And,
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the douchebag from SportsCenter who ended up having his own little talk show for a while, but then that folded and Craig Ferguson took it over because everybody thought he was a douche and all that.
Yeah. That's true.
No. Stewart was the very second host, and yeah, he just kind of took that show and went running with it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there was fill-in hosts every once in a while if Craig or John were out of commission or they're on a vacation or something like that. But they were the only two first hosts of the show, and then it was Trevor Noah, and whoever's doing it right now. I think they're rotating right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're trying to rotate for that than anything else.
But yeah, back when Craig Kilborn was doing it, it wasn't even serious. It was still literally just parodying the news, and they had human interest stories, but they were actually the reporters were mocking whoever they were interviewing and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It was people didn't go to watch it thinking, "Oh, this is our main source of information," and it's the most important television news show ever. That only happened after Jon Stewart came on, and they actually started getting legit.
That makes sense.
Yep. They actually started the show right before South Park came on. I think Daily Show started in 97. South Park came out in 99.
Oh, right, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of funny that they're still the only shows that are still on Comedy Central.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting that they have that going on still than anything else, just to keep up, ratings and everything else with Nielsen.
Mystery Science Theater started out on Comedy Central.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Like,
like
they
on
were the-
Sci-Fi and stuff like that.
No. Actually, they were on like a local Canadian channel. Then their episodes got picked up by Comedy Central,
Okay.
and then they started making more episodes for Comedy Central, and that's where they got discovered.
Mm.
And then they got moved over to Sci-Fi.
Oh, you know what that makes? That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that actually they were kind of like one of the very first original Comedy Central shows. Them and Dr. Katz.
Oh, you know what? I remember Dr. Katz. That's pretty good.
My mom loved Dr. Katz. Like, this is before like all the crude humor stuff really started taking off, and this is like one of her go-to shows and all that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I actually found that they actually had like a Dr. Katz comic strip in the newspapers, like in certain cities.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it was a Sunday version of the comic strip because it had to be in color.
Right.
But it was like in the squiggle vision like type panels and everything. Like, but it was like a little comic strip, and maybe they got like a book of it. I don't know. I never really found it.
I need to find my obscure Dr. Katz comic as soon as possible, please.
And I think it's funny too because Dr. Katz was like their top show up until South Park came on. Like pretty much the only thing keeping the ratings was Dr. Katz.
Yeah, right.
And it was like one of the most. It was seriously one of like the most laid back, lo-fi, sleep-inducing shows I've ever seen as a comedy show. And then looking back, yeah, it's actually pretty funny. But when I was a kid back then, I was like, they ain't doing shit in this fucking cartoon.
They're not doing anything.
And then South Park came along and blew all that shit out of the water.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just saying, you don't see very many Yowie fanfics about Dr. Katz.
No. It's not really worth anyone's time. It's like,
But it is also. I'm flexing my nerd shit here too.
Okay.
One of H. John Benjamin's first acting gigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he actually played Dr. Katz's son.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's where people first discovered him too, like as a voice actor.
Wow.
And then he started doing other shows. And...
I thought H. John Benjamin was his first one was with Brendan Small's fucking show.
Yeah, Brendan. Come here for a second. I didn't talk to you. Brendan. Come here. Come here, Brendan. Home movies, but
yeah, home movies.
It was from the same studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And his female friend's father was also played by Dr. Katz.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Jeffrey Katz. That's
yeah, and Tom Schneider, I think.
Yes.
Was here? Tom Schneider was also the theme music composer. What? Under Shapiro Music, crazy.
I mean, it didn't take a whole lot to make the theme song for Dr. Katz. It was like piano, and that was it. But
yeah, trying to figure out who the animation studio.
Well, they literally invented the squiggle vision.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and then they also had like a Science Court TV show on ABC Kids and Saturday mornings, which is also by them.
I
think that was the second show they worked on after Dr. Katz, and then they did home movies afterwards.
Yeah, they had about like 6 seasons and stuff like that. And the first season had 6. Second season had like 13. 13 had 13. 4 had 13. 5 had 18 episodes, and 6 had 18 episodes as well. And it ended around like 2002. So it had a really good runtime.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And you know what?
What?
Zone made a Dr. Katz video.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
So you know about it?
Yes, I know about it. I was there.
Don't read to me about the ancient scriptures, which I was there when they were created.
I know. I was there.
I was there in the studio when they filmed it.
Here, we gotta get all this promotional material out of the way.
For promotional from a show for the Zone Dr. Katz video?
No. Definitely not.
I gotta say, I thought that was fucking hilarious when they put that out. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Why is Zone's logo on the bottom of the... Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I see. I see. I didn't think anybody cared enough about the show to do that.
People gave a shit.
That's why Zone Tan is a legend.
I think, I like to think that someone paid Zone to do it. Because I don't think anyone in their right mind would be like, you know what? I'm going to draw Doctor's cat pornography or animated porn.
You know who was really hot? The secretary of Dr. Katz. Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
Bueno.
No es bueno.
Bueno.
No es bueno, por favor. Stupid.
I mean, she had nice hair, but,
That's it, you had nice hair for a cartoon.
I love, and this is just me being weird, but I love that Zone took the extra effort to keep the details of the show's style. The squiggle vision.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to obtain the program. Like, jeez.
They took the extra step to be as meticulously on model as possible.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to be on model for this, especially when you're trying to do something super obscure like Dr. Katz. Like, jeez. just.
And as we all know, Zone Tan is the patron saint of motherfuckers, so. Which is the only reason people remember that fucking TV pilot.
No, it's very true on that.
I wish Zone Tan would do a parody of my cartoon pilot.
You wish. maybe
not,
if you had money, then that could work.
Everybody says you're the guy, but I want to be the guy too.
Hey, I want to be the guy. Oh my gosh.
Now we're just talking about obscure shit nobody knows and cares about.
Nope, I don't think anyone cares.
All three of our viewers.
Yep.
And one of them is me.
One of them is you. Nah, that's
Right.
great. Yeah, so have you been playing around with PNG Tuber Plus?
I looked into it. I'm still kind of looking up the tutorial videos. I just have really got to get some time to go around to, start drawing the layers and shit like that.
I got you.
Yeah.
You in a center there.
Been kind of busy outside of the studio space trying to, get that bread.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm there with you.
By the way, did you get any good Christmas presents this year, boy?
I got socks and
cock.
No,
And we're all out of socks.
we're out of socks. No, I got a pair of socks and some underpants, which I used to not appreciate these before. Now I do.
When you're a grown-ass adult, you start appreciating free socks and underwear.
Yeah.
Yes.
pretty much is the case.
I got a new t-shirt.
Yeah, I got a t-shirt too. I mean, it was just a blank t-shirt.
I didn't just get a regular t-shirt. I got a Cabela's t-shirt.
Whoa, a Cabela's t-shirt? Wow, you're living a fucking high life on that one.
I'm the cock of the walk now.
The people just stop you and be like, hey, is that a Cabela's t-shirt?
Yes, it is, ladies
Wow!
and gentlemen.
10-10! We'll date again! Stupid.
Yes, I would shop here.
Yeah,
Speaking of Cabela's, you heard about that dude who got in one of the big giant Cabela fish tanks and just was swimming around in all naked?
No, it wasn't even in Cabela's. It was at the pro bass
Oh,
shot.
pro bass.
Pro bass shot.
Pro bass, pro bass, yeah.
I wonder
about the same, really.
Was it the one that's at Vegas? I feel like it's in
Did they
that.
say?
Well, because I've been to that one before, and so like I went to the pro bass shop over.
Yeah, but there's like one in Manteca, there's one in Vegas, there's one in like the LA area, there's one I think out in Florida or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny because they're like they showed the video of the dude like swimming around like doing little doggy paddles inside the thing, you know, pressing up Mr. Hello against the glass.
Well, you know what's the thing?
I mean,
Like the first thing
there was one.
Yeah, because the first thing people said, "Where the paper? Where the paper at? Where you at, paper? Where you at?"
And then like the following photo in the aftermath is just him laying and like
laid on the ground.
Naked, wet heave, looks like he's all unconscious. And shit.
Like I don't know what would cause someone to like do it. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna swim with the fishes. And like, okay, naked. Like, great.
Sometimes that fish game be wild.
Tainted them salmons. They're dead now.
You want to get the pink salmon.
He was the only pink salmon in that one. I just couldn't find it because it didn't exist.
More like a pink guppy.
There wasn't even no guppy to talk about. What an upset.
Throw it back.
It's too small. I'll catch you later when you go big.
Probably the fish gained up on him like after the video. He's like surrounded by the fish. He's like, "Hey fellas, what's up?" And they just start beating the crap out of him. The water. And they throw him out of the water, and that's why he's there lying. And they're like, "Let's stay out of Riverdale."
Riverdale? Stupid.
He just got to fucking beat the crap out of by all the fish in the tank, and they just toss his ass out.
It's too out of Riverdale. Now who's ready to go to Pop Tates?
Yeah, there's this one big lumpy fish named Moose.
Fuck it. I keep seeing that video of Moose in because they animated fucking Archie, where Moose somehow gained like intelligence and everything else. And
was this the 90s Archies, the 2000s Archies, or the 70s Archies?
I think this was I think 90s Archies. I think.
Oh, you know, I made a discovery recently. Actually, speaking of Archie,
What?
Apparently there was a big Bollywood movie adaptation of Archie
Really?
out of India. Yes, it's
Okay.
over on. I think it's either on Netflix or on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
But it's literally called The Archies, and it's just a big Bollywood movie with all these different Indian actors playing the different characters.
Is it just a name and no one doesn't look like the characters?
Like, they barely look like the characters at all. Barely even has red hair.
We purchased the IP.
Jughead has a hat, but it's not even the crown. It's like a little like newsboy cap or something. Like that.
They're like, yes, this is what the Archie says. No one has not done their due diligence or research in figuring out what the Archies are.
Look up the trailer. There should be a trailer for it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it's amazing. You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna put it on your reacts list right now.
Yeah. Put it on the
looking it
reacts
up.
list. Yeah, put it on reacts.
Because you got to see this. It's so hilarious. It's amazing. Like, did they just say, yeah, whatever, sign off on it? I don't care.
Is your dog okay, AJ? You still haven't responded about your dog on fire.
Okay, yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And it is a Bollywood. I'm not sure if it is Bollywood or if it's just filmed in India.
Oh.
I'm not sure what really constitutes Bollywood. I do know it does have the musical numbers, so I think that does count as a Bollywood movie.
Okay. I mean, it's not a Bollywood movie if it doesn't have musical numbers.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, there needs to be musical numbers like that has to like interrupt the whole story. It's great. It's great for that shit.
I mean, granted, it's probably not going to be as great of an Indian film as was, but you know. I mean, is that how you pronounce it? Like 3 R's or whatever? Like I just call it.
I wouldn't know.
Like it's everybody was talking about that movie when it came out, and I'm like, where can I even find this? Like, this is another on Netflix or? And then people are saying, oh, it's going to get nominated for an Oscar. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
what film?
Was this even in theaters? Like,
yeah, I don't.
It's this movie RRR.
RRR.
So it's called RRR. No, it's just called RRR.
It's just called RRR. Is this a
right,
pirate film?
RRR. No, it's called RRR.
Really, I've never heard about this film or had heard anyone talk about it or even advertised.
It's like a friggin', I think it's like a 5-hour-long movie or some shit like that.
Okay.
It's like the greatest Indian movie action film drama period piece ever made out of India.
Called RRR.
Something like that.
Film. I have never heard about this.
3 R's. RRR.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have not heard about this app.
Cinta del Monima. Spectacular.
Like, okay.
Directed by S.S. Rajamouli.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, you still here? Oh. Hold on. Seems like my audio's all fucked. Check. Check. Alright, check. No. Check. Check. What the fuck? Oh no. Huh. The audio's working here. Oh no, oh come on.